Electronic products make our lives easier. Most people don't realize that discarded electronics are one of the fastest growing waste problems in India. Hello everyone and welcome to ERCS Private Limited. In today's video, we'll explain EPR registration for e-waste, what it is, who needs it, why it's mandatory, and how you can comply easily. If you are a manufacturer, importer, or brand owner of electronic products, this video is a must-watch. Firstly, we need to understand what e-waste is. E-waste or electronic waste refers to electrical and electronic products that have reached the end of their life. This includes items like mobile phones, laptops, TVs, printers, refrigerators, air conditioners, and many other electronic devices. These products contain hazardous substances such as lead, mercury, and cadmium. If e-waste is dumped or handled improperly, it can seriously damage the environment and pose health risks to living beings. Let's talk about e-waste management. E-waste management is the process of collecting, recycling, refurbishing, and safely disposing of electronic waste. The main goal is to reduce pollution, recover valuable material, and prevent harmful substances from entering soil, water, and air. Proper e-waste management not only protects the environment but also ensures businesses follow government regulations and promote sustainability. E-waste management rules 2022 came into effect from 1st April 2023 and replaced the earlier regulation. Under these rules, registration of CPCB Central Pollution Control Board EPR portal is mandatory. Recycling targets are clearly defined. Quarterly and annually compliance reporting is required. Manufacturers, importers, producers, refurbishers, recyclers, and dismantlers must all register. Failure to comply can result in penalties, suspension of operation, or cancellation of registration. Now, we have to understand about the EPR registration mandatory for manufacturers and importers. EPR stands for Extended Producer Responsibility. It makes manufacturers, importers, and brand owners responsible for managing the e-waste generated from products they introduce in the Indian market. This means if you manufacture or import electronic goods, you're legally responsible for their collection, recycling, and disposal, even after the product is sold. Without EPR registration, selling electronic products in India is not allowed. You're surely thinking about the benefits of EPR registration certificate. So here we go. EPR registration offers several important benefits such as legal compliance with Indian environmental laws, smooth sale and distribution of electronic products, improved brand image and customer trust, reduced environmental impact, contribution to a circular economy through recycling and reuse. In short, EPR registration is good for business and good for the planet. Product list for EPR registration. EPR registration is required for products listed under Schedule 1 of e-waste rules, including IT and telecommunication equipment, consumer electrical and electronic goods, large and small household appliances, lighting equipments, electrical tools, electronic toys, and leisure equipment. If your product falls under these categories, EPR registration is mandatory. EPR registration process. The process for EPR registration involves a few structured steps. Register on the CPCB EPR portal. Prepare an EPR plan for collecting and recycling. Upload the application with the required documents. Verification by the CPCB authorities. Grant of EPR registration certificate. Once approved, businesses must meet recycling targets, and submit the regular compliance reports. Let's talk about the documents required for EPR registration. Some of the key documents required include Certificate of Incorporation or Business Registration, GST Registration Certificate, PAN card of the company, product details covered under the EPR, EPR plan and recycler agreements, authorization letter and declaration. Having complete and accurate documentation is crucial for faster approval. Timeline for EPR registration for electronics. After submitting a complete application, the authority generally takes up to 15 to 30 working days to issue the EPR registration certificate. This registration is usually valid for 5 years and must be renewed before expiry. During the period, regular compliance reporting is mandatory. EPR registration is not just a legal requirement, it's a responsibility towards a cleaner and safer future. If you need expert support with EPR registration, documentation, application filling, compliance reporting, ERCS Private Limited is here to help. Our team ensures a smooth, hassle-free process so you can focus on growing your business. Contact ERCS Private Limited today for end-to-end EPR compliance solution. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon. Thank you.